Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening. Good evening. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. I can take these bobby pins out my head, Lord. They were stabbing me. Oh, okay. All right. We all right now. Oh my. Oh, them bobby pins was eating my scalp up. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, Mama Bees. Hey, Mocha Drop. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Oh, y'all, I'm over here scratching my head like I'm crazy. Hey, Nikki P. Hey, Mocha Drop, Mama Bees. What's going on, y'all? Oh, this is a pre-show to the pre-show. The people who are over at Patreon, honey. Now, I also posted for the members only. I posted for the members only. Let me actually go see if anybody took advantage of the link that was posted in in members only for your free month over in Patreon. Let's see. Promotions. Let's just take a look and see. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, let's see. Now let me go over here to Patreon. Let's see if anybody got the discount. Or excuse me, or the gift. Oh, 3 people did so far. 3 people did. Okay. 3 people did. All right now. Shut your mouth. Let me see. It didn't even tell me. Um Okay, so here's what you have to do. As soon as you become a member over in Patreon, you must drop down in the welcome chat and let us know you're there. Let us know you're there. Okay. All right now. Okay. Okay. So it's important for you guys to join our Patreon because that's where we are going to be doing live reaction videos to the episodes. Now, because this one was so long, I had so much to say. Because this one because this one was so long, I had to break it up at the parts. So the first part would air at 6 and the second part would air at 7. Okay. The second part is important to watch because it also has it has the ending of the episode, but it also has some tweets and we go over some other stuff. So make sure y'all join Patreon. Make sure. Um, girl. Anywho. All right. So let's go ahead and get into some things, honey. Let's get into some things that I have been seeing on the net. And we're gonna get into some important um channel changes and stuff like that. Okay. So you guys know my 2024 was about pivoting and figuring out alternate ways to just do different things, right? And so that is the art of still my 2025 is being able to pivot and being able to make something out of nothing, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So what I have decided to do is be more active over in Patreon. That being said, we will have more reaction videos over there, things that, and I've told you guys a couple of times about this, but things that we can't necessarily post on YouTube, we will be over in Patreon posting. So it'll be well worth your month free, or if you pay. Some people have been with me as long as I've been a content creator and been on Patreon. That's the crazy part. Um, but there is going to be some very important information over there as far as my reviews, because my reviews for my recaps. And bear with me because I, I, I'm using a different product, and I'm just now being able to um you know anyway, I'm finding my loop through everything. So anyway, um I think you guys are going to enjoy the Patreon drop. So just make sure if you're in Patreon, set your notification. If you join the free one, you can't do it. Okay, you can't do it. Okay, I see you. I see you, Mama Bees. I see you. Okay, I see you. So I know a couple people. Hey, baby peaches. A couple people they join. They like to join the free one. Well, the free one you want get the exclusive content. The free one is pretty much really only to tell you that I'm live publicly and stuff like that. All right. Hey, Moose Nuts, what's going on? What's going on, baby peaches? What's going on, everybody? So a couple of things, child. Um, Also, the award show is coming soon. Be on the lookout for that. That is going to be really great. It is going to honor people. Five people. It is going to honor Karama Brown, previously of the Real World. We are honoring Candy Burrs Tucker. We are honoring Melody Cherie Rogers. We are honoring um, and Dario Abrams, who is over Chasing Reality. And I'm skipping somebody. I'm missing somebody. Did I already say 5 people? I didn't say 5 people. I said 4 people, didn't it? I really, the fifth person has went bye. I can't remember who the fifth person is, but there's 5 people. Anyway, who is the fifth person? Oh, that's gonna bother me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. And I have it right here in my spreadsheet, so I should be knowing. Oh, T.S. Madison. How could I forget T.S. Madison? T.S. Madison. So T.S. Madison, Melody Street, Candy Burrs Tucker, Karama Brown, and Ondario. So those are the people that we are honoring for the award show. You know, I seen a post from Lizzo. I want y'all to listen to something that Lizzo said. And some of y'all may not like her, but you don't have to like her for her to be telling the truth. So I want y'all to listen to this, and it's a lot of cussing. I mean, y'all used to it by now. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I want y'all to listen to this.
Uh-oh. On TikTok. Let me bring it over here to IG. What the fuck is going on? There's like a brand new algorithm, and all it's doing is showing off this monitor ass spirit energy where people are observing things but not interacting with things. I think that shit is really fucking weird. Okay, and maybe I'm guilty of it, but I'll tell you one thing. If I see something I like on this app, I don't care if it has 1,000,000 likes, 1,000,000 views, 1,000,000 comments. 9 times out of 10, the shit that I actually interact with isn't viral. I'm going to comment. I'm going to put a heart there because at the end of the day, bro, like we're losing our connection with each other. Everybody think they too motherfucking good to show love to each other. And that's bleeding into the real world. Shit is getting real shaky in here. Nobody's communicating. Nobody's connecting. Nobody's building community. The community is being torn to motherfucking shreds. And it's terrifying. If I could shake anybody up tonight, I'll be like, damn, reach out and fucking touch somebody.
Ooh, I don't know, that one hit. That one hit. That one hit. You may not want to hear it, but it hit. It hit. It hit because it's the truth. It's the truth. It's so the truth. And I'm just saying that because I do see a lot of it, and I do think it's nothing to support somebody. That's why y'all always hear me say, like who you like, subscribe to who you want to subscribe to. If you see somebody I rock with in the chat and I say, hey, go subscribe to them, because what's a subscription for you? Nothing. It don't cost you a thing. Or what is a like to you? What is anything like that to you? So it really is. It goes beyond social media. It should apply also in our everyday life as well. So I loved it. Shout out to Lizzo for that message. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth, but that the truth shall set you free. Okay. All right now. Okay, so y'all, the Diddy trial, honey. Y'all, um, I was keeping up with the Diddy trial over on Chef. There's Chef coming in from this nasty or for this rain and nasty weather. Oh Lord. No. Well, I'm glad you in the house and you all right now. I'm so glad to hear that you are in the house. Okay, so let's talk about what they reporting down from the trial, child. I was gagged and geeked and all the things, honey. So let's get into it. Y'all got a little time? Y'all got a little time? I don't care if you don't anyway. Cause we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so the family arrives, this morning and everything. I saw Mims there. I saw Jaguar Wright. Y'all, Jaguar Wright was down there at the trial, honey. Um Jaguar Wright was down there at the trial. Could y'all believe it? She had her microphone, and she was down there and taking the interviews and everything. I was like, oh, I know that's right. I know that's right, Jaguar. You better get out here and get it. She said JaguarWrightTV.com. I was like, oh, all right. Okay. So we gonna get into there's a lot. There is a lot over here on there's a lot over here on TMZ, so we're gonna get into it. That was some nasty work what they said they did to Cassie. Yeah, that's the one we gonna get ready to get into right now. Okay, so again, I'm reading this from TMZ. I know there is a whole lot of YouTubers who are gonna go live, and hopefully I'm not missing anybody. I don't want to miss like Mims. I don't want to miss but I think everybody has to get settled first. I don't want to miss a lot of people while they are during their lives. So let's just go ahead and get into this really quick and we'll go from there. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. First things first, Diddy made a sex worker, okay, urinate in Cassie's mouth during a freak off, at least according to federal prosecutors who came out swinging in court. Opening statements are underway in Diddy's ex-trafficking trial in New York City, and the feds are laying out their case against the Bad Boys Records founder, making some graphic allegations. Assistant United States Attorney Emily Johnson is running point for the prosecution right now, and she told the jury that Diddy forced Cassie to have sex with male escorts while he watched and recorded. Now, if y'all can remember correctly, a lot of these allegations was made in them different lawsuits. Let's keep going. The feds say Diddy called the parties with male escorts freak offs, wild king nights, or hotel nights. And they say that his staff organized transportation and lodging and set up rooms with lubricant and lighting. Ooh, hold on, child. Let me put my banner up here, honey. All things are alleged. Now we're reading court documents, honey, or articles, honey. And they say his staff organized transportation and lodging and set up rooms with lubricant and lighting, paying the ex-workers with cash and providing rugs. Prosecutors claim at one freak-off, Diddy made an escort pee in Cassie's mouth. They say that Diddy was directing every step of the ex-parties and that he expected the women to appear like they were enjoying themselves. The feds say this all started when Cassie was 19 years old with a hit single. And they claimed that Diddy often got violent with her. So prosecutors say that Diddy flew into a rage when he found out that she was seeing another man, brutally beating her, kicking her in the back, and flinging her around like a rag doll, and blackmailing her by threatening to release a video of her having sex with the male escorts. Now, remember, they say they used to be some cameras around. Um, the feds also reference the feds also referenced the infamous Cassie beating video and claimed in another instance Diddy stomped on Cassie's face in an SUV and then made her hole up in a hotel for a week, hide her injuries. Wait a minute, made her where I don't know what they meant by that. Anyway, I think that's a misprint or something. They say that he beat her when he thought that she took too long in the bathroom. Ooh, ooh, and say she knew that she had no choice when Diddy wanted to have freak offs. Prosecutors also brought up another alleged victim, a single mother who started spending time with Diddy in 2020. Now, at first, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was listening to Pascal this morning, Pascal show, and when they first said that, I thought it was Carisha, please. hmm Yeah, but Mama Bees, they put hold on, let me go back to that sentence because this doesn't make sense. Made her okay, never mind, got it. Okay, so let's get into it. I thought it was Carisha. When they said 2020, I immediately thought Carisha. So I was thinking he wasn't really public with nobody in 2020. But when was that little girl born? But they say it ain't the mama of the little girl either. Anyway, let's keep going. They say she started falling in love with him before being exposed to the parties. The feds say the woman who is being referred to as Jane Doe thought her first freak off was a one-time thing, but it wasn't. They say she wanted the escorts. They say that she wanted the escorts to use condoms, but Diddy wouldn't allow it, and she took rugs to make it through the parties. The feds say that she vomited during one, but Diddy forced her to keep going. The prosecutors say that Diddy also beat the woman and blackmailed her with X tapes, and they alleged that he did it with Cassie. Prosecutors say that a former Diddy employee, his ex personal assistant Mia, will testify about how Diddy forced himself on her, put his hand in her dress, and penetrated her. The feds say that Cassie will testify too, as will some of the escorts, including one who allegedly saw Diddy, you know, a word Cassie, and drag her by her face during a freak off. Ooh, Jesus. Diddy is charged with 5 federal counts, 2 charges of ex trafficking, 2 charges of transportation and engaging in prostitution, and a single count of racketeering conspiracy. He pled not guilty, and his defense say the freak offs were consensual. Whew, Jesus, Lord have mercy. That's a lot, y'all. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, so hold on, y'all. We got more. Baby, when I say they was TMZ was posted left and right. All right, let's see. Diddy's defense says the jurors are going to hear about swinger parties and all sorts of nasty topics in his ex trafficking trial. But they say that the jury is not there to judge Diddy for his sexual preferences. Opening statements are underway, and the defense is ripping into the prosecution. Diddy's defense attorney Tenny Gallegos is handling the opening with the music moguls. for the music mogul side, and she says that the case is all about love, jealousy, money, and Diddy's private ex life. Girl, scoffing at the idea that Diddy was engaging in ex trafficking in a racketeering conspiracy, as the feds claim. Garego says that the government has no business um, poking around Diddy's bedroom habits, and she says that he was violent and had a temper, but and they say that he was violent and has a temper, but that's not what he's on trial for. Diddy's defense says that there absolutely was domestic V with Cassie, but he's not charged with DV, and says that he will take accountability for some of his actions as the trial unfolds. Um, the feds claim that Diddy forced Cassie to have sex with male escorts, so we kind of read that. Um, pushing back the prosecutors. Okay. Okay. Let's go to another article. All right, so let's see. This one is okay. So this one is important. Let's get into this one. Did he offer a hotel security guard a stack of money to keep quiet about the Cassie beating? At least according to the guy's court testimony. The first witness called to the stand in Diddy's ex trafficking case Monday was the assistant director of security in the in Intercontinental Los Angeles. Sorry, y'all. That word taught me up, didn't it? Oh, that is too funny. That word taught me to pieces. Okay. Oh, when you can laugh at yourself. Okay, sorry. And at the Beverly Hills Hotel, and he was grilled about the infamous 2016 incident between Diddy and Cassie. The witness, Israel Flores, says that he got a report of a woman in distress on the 6th floor around 11 a.m. and checked the cameras and saw that Diddy pacing back and forth. Flores told the jury that he rushed to the scene and encountered Diddy in a towel and Cassie on the floor. He says that he told them if they were arguing, that they needed to go back to their room, and he says that he noticed a broken vase on the floor and told Diddy that that it would be charged to the room. Cassie stated that she asked for her phone and her bag and wanted to leave, but Diddy told her that she couldn't leave. Flores testified. Flores told the jury Diddy later called him and was holding a stack of money, telling him not to tell anyone about what happened. He testified that he told Diddy that he didn't want the money and the damage would still be charged to the room. The hotel security guard testified that he went to Diddy's room to remind him of the hotel rules. And Diddy opened the door and grabbed his phone and asked if he was recording Diddy. Flores says that he pinned Diddy to the wall. Flores says that he took photos of the broken. Flores says that he took photos of the broken vase for an incident report and recorded 2 videos of the surveillance footage with his iPhone, explaining that he wanted to show his wife at home. Oh Lord. He says that he had the following. He says that he had the following 2 days off, and that when he returned to work, he looked for the surveillance video, but it was gone, and he never saw it again until recently. On cross-examination, Diddy's attorney Brian Steele asked Flores if law enforcement was called, and Flores said they were not. He asked why Flores didn't put that in the report and why he didn't include that part about Diddy alleging telling Cassie that she wasn't leaving. Flores said that he didn't put every last detail into his report. Child. Baby, it's go. Hey, CM. Hey, Ray 84. It's going down right now, ain't it? Jesus. Okay, Stills asked Flores, "Were you offered a bribe, but hadn't you told him that he had to pay for the vase?" Flores responded, "Yes." What that got to do with anything? You trying to say you trying to? I know what y'all trying to do. I mean, you doing what you're supposed to do, but how y'all gonna try to put that back on him? Like. I mean, sir. Okay, so the prosecution circled back and asked Flores what Diddy said when he allegedly offered the money, and Flores testified that Diddy didn't want anyone to know about what happened. Flores also testified that the video shows Diddy dragging Cassie back to the room, and still asked if there are gaps in the footage because the cameras are motion sensitive, and Flores said yes. His testimony is done, and now the prosecution's second witness is coming to the stand. Baby. All right. Ooh, Lord help me today. They got me shook up a little bit. Jesus. Okay. All right, so let's get into this. This is the last update that I see as of now. Cassie paid a male dancer to have sex with her while Diddy watched, and Diddy told them they didn't have enough baby oil on their bodies, at least according to the dancer's court testimony. The prosecution's second witness in Diddy's ex trafficking trial Monday was a male dancer who said that Cassie paid him thousands of dollars to have sex with her on multiple occasions at different locations, all while Diddy watched and directed the session. The dancer told the jury that he and Cassie used baby oil every time they had sex. He also testified Diddy once complained about the lack of oil, telling them to slow down and separate. It's it's the first mention of baby oil from witnesses. As you know, the feds say that they seized over 1,000 bottles of baby oil from a raid on Diddy's home. Diddy tried to have Cassie and the male dancer role play, he testified, telling them to pretend that they had just met at an airport. Ooh, child. The first time the male dancer was hired, he says Cassie was in a hotel room with a red wig, stockings, and sunglasses, and Diddy was there with a white robe, a bandana covering his face, and a baseball cap, with the man's voice giving him away as Diddy. He testified that lubricant used in the first session was Astroglide. You know. You know, I didn't. I'm not ready because this is about to get. This is about to be something. I'm telling y'all, this is about to be something. Oh my, not Astroglide girl, not Astroglide, not Astroglide. I can't. I I can't. I can't. I don't know why. He had his kids is in the courtroom, y'all. His kids. What's up, Snatch by Diego? His kids is definitely down to the courtroom. They sure were. I don't know why, but the use of baby oil is giving me childhood trauma. He endured watching his mom's antics. Well, listen, here's one thing that yeah, and his mama, but I was just about to speak on Janice. Let me tell y'all something. I very much believe that Janice was the head person. Janice knew everything that Diddy was doing. I came across this video, and this wasn't no AI. This won't no AI. But I came across this video of Diddy kissing his mama. I knew right then and there she don't mind what he be doing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. When I seen that woman kiss that boy, her own son, in my mind, I was like, okay, I allegedly, and I believe that you set some of this stuff up. You did. You was like the ring. You knew what was going on. I feel like she knew. I do. I mean, I I may be the only one that feel like that with that old twisted bushy wig, but hey, that's what I feel. I feel that she has a lot to do with a lot of things that he did. Absolutely. She's the madam in his. There you go. There you go. That's the way I feel. I feel that way. Lexi, why you making them faces? You don't believe that? You don't believe that? How many of you all believe? You can put one in the chat. How many of you all believe that his mom has something to do with what he was doing in his life? Like, wh- do you guys feel that way? I don't know. I always have. I always have. I always told y'all. I felt like she was like the ringleader, the person who really garnered and brung all this stuff together. That's what I felt. I felt that. So it's gonna be very interesting. I do see that people are still alive. I don't. I think they must have been released from court because um I don't see. Let's see. Uh, five. Cassie Ventura will be the next witness taking the stand sometime tomorrow. Court is over for the day. Okay. The second witness is a male stripper. Described his actual interactions with Diddy and Cassie. Um, Jurors were shown videos of the attack by Diddy on Cassie in the hotel. So a lot of people were saying that they were guessing that this trial was going to take 2 months. Uh, uh, Not by the sound of it, unless they got a whole lot of witnesses. Well, they got a hey, Bama girl, they got a whole lot of witnesses or something because well, maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe on the defense. Who knows? I don't know. But that's what they saying. They saying that they think it's gonna take about 2 months. This trial will be about 2 months long. That's what I was thinking, Lonnie. That's why I was like 2 months. That's kind of crazy, but okay. She probably made them feel comfortable as the elder around. She was like easy. Yeah, but typically people like her. I mean, I don't know. She looked mean. That lady looked mean. I don't know if it's the big nasty looking wigs or what, but she looked mean. She looked ornery. They say about older people, you look ornery. I could look mean and ornery, honey. Child, I'm over here watching these people on the Fox 5 New York, and they over here tripping and falling all on the cords and stuff. Y'all might want to turn the camera off. She almost busted her face. Um, they've had two witnesses already, and they didn't even start fresh anymore. That's what I was saying. I don't think it's gonna be no 2 months, but also there wasn't no attorney or nobody like that I heard that from either. I mean, I think I read it in an article or something, but um it's gonna be very interesting. Just seeing how all of this is gonna play out, y'all. I kind of feel like this is just the tip of the iceberg. I feel like we're gonna be really disgusted. I really do. I feel like we're gonna be really disgusted. She looks like she will slap you in the face. And oh yeah, she just looked real mean and ornery, like somebody owe her something. His kids sitting there listening to that BS. But okay, come on now, y'all. Come on. I want to ask y'all something. And I really, I want y'all to be for real with me. I want y'all to be for real with me. Do y'all think that Diddy was able to keep any of this away from his girls? Because for me, I think when Kim Porter passed, I know that they were still kind of young, but I feel like the older that they got, the more that they probably understood certain things was happening. And I feel like they've seen some stuff. I really do. I don't believe that Diddy has been able to keep this away from his girls. I really don't. And maybe I'm the only one to think that. Do y'all think that? I just, I don't know. If you truly did these things, which I mean, the evidence is evidencing. I just feel like they would have saw some things. Now we already know them boys that seen some of everything, and they were involved in some of the lawsuits. But I get what you're saying, not to the extent of, probably not to the extent of what we're seeing happening in real time, or happening, or listening to what is being testified at the hearing, but and probably the gruesome details. However, I don't know. I don't know, man. This is crazy. I mean, his girls when I said kids, not them grown ass boys. Oh no. I know what you meant. I was just saying in general, like I feel like his girls, I still feel like his girls knew some of what was going on. I hope Quincy hasn't been involved. I hope so too. That's my hope. I've been saying that I hope Quincy wasn't involved. Probably seeing him lay hands on men and women. Yeah, but it almost made me think, did they ever see him put his hands on their mama? Because what we not gonna do is pretend like they did not have one of those type of relationships. If he was doing it to everybody else, what would make us think that he was never doing it to Kim Porter? And I really wish they would just delve more into her death. I really wish they would. I really wish they would. I just swear that has never sat right with me. When I first came on YouTube, I wanted to do like a, I wanted to do like a Kim. I wanted to do like a. I released one part of like this little documentary that I did, where I went and I found like old articles of like Kim Porter, surrounding like Kim Porter's death, and old YouTube videos where people were interviewing like Kamora Lee Simmons back then, and kind of like a whole lot of stuff. And I remember getting this email saying, because I had put it on my community wall, I had teased it with a thumbnail, and I said, I'm gonna drop this. And I remember getting an email saying that, listen, if I were you, I wouldn't drop no information about Diddy. Now, this was like 3 years ago, y'all. I kid you not. And guess what? I didn't drop it. I sure didn't. Because at that time, people was pretty scared of like what could come out of what Diddy could do or whatever. I mean, like, I wasn't necessarily scared like he was gonna do something directly to me, but I didn't want to lose my channel, and I didn't want to lose, stuff like that. So I was like, girl, I ain't doing that video. I'll wait. It was gonna be like 3 parts. And I had released that first part. Boy, I put that video on private so fast. But it's just crazy to see how all this is going. Hey Jasmine. It's just crazy. I know that they wanted to get Cassie on in because Cassie is pregnant. Y'all, they gonna hound Cassie. This ain't gonna be easy for Cassie. It's not gonna be easy for Cassie. Especially not since they trying to spin a narrative of y'all were in an abusive relationship and y'all enjoyed. It's almost like y'all enjoyed it. It's almost like you kept doing things to him, making the whole hotel situation right. Because didn't it come out that he alleged that she and I think this was with that first attorney that he had or whatever that he got rid of, when he said that she snatched it, hit him with a phone or something like that. Something like that it was. But I don't know, y'all. This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So in about an hour, at 6 o'clock, you guys, if you're in Patreon, make sure you meet me over in Patreon, where we will be recapping the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Tomorrow is Poly Talk Day over on the backup channel, so make sure you subscribe to Don Don Unfiltered. We will have our Poly Talk over there. Um, and I have some other things we're gonna talk about. We'll probably talk about some about this Diddy case tomorrow over there as well. Considering it's so high profile or whatever, we'll talk about a little bit of that. Um, yeah, but that's all I have. We just gonna sit back and wait. I'm gonna get off of here because I also want to catch other people who were actually in the courtroom go live, like Mims, and I know Tisa Tells was down to the thing, down to the down to the uh-oh. And look, Kempire just posted the video. But anyway, I just want to hop on here with that. I'm going to get off, and I will see my Patreons. I will see y'all. Yeah, that Jaguar, right, child. Lord have mercy. She was down there to the courtroom, y'all. She got three security guards, three security guards. I mean, big old security guards down there helping her out. Jaguar, girl, I ain't mad at her though. Get it how you can, girl. Get it how you can. I'm sure you're gonna do some interviews, and I'm sure you're gonna. She been talking about Diddy this whole time, child. She. Okay. Anywho, anyway, anyhow, y'all, I will catch you guys in the next video. Make sure if you are in my members only and you would like to be a part of Patreon, I did post a link for you guys to use. It looks like we have had um let's see, hold on. Uh-oh, that's not what I need. B is about to take Jag through some things. Child, Jag better get somewhere to sit down. So we've only had 3 people use it. So use it, let us know so that we can welcome you. You can also come into the community chat where it says community. You can click on the chats and you can message us there in the chat. Okay. Well, first of all, I don't know why mine. Okay, yeah. So we have the food chat and we have the welcome y'all chat. So if you go to the welcome y'all chat, make sure that you hit that like button. I mean, make sure that you let us know you're over there. And then also too, I'll post part 2 video, link to, yeah, I'll post part 2's video. Part 2's video will just be an upload. Okay. Part 1 is about 38 minutes and we'll, I literally am watching the show and reacting in real time. So make sure y'all check that video out. I think it's a good way to do the housewives. I think I'm gonna like it that way. Okay. Patreon only, period. Poo. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Love and happiness.